we finally have the NBA 2K26 gameplay reveal date, and I already got the live stream set to go. But that's not what I'm here to talk to you about. I got some new leaked information for the MyCAREER that's going to have the community going crazy. Now, when I give y'all this information, 2K, I don't need y'all to take down my video. I ain't showing nothing. I figured all this out. I didn't steal no information or nothing like that. So in my last video, we talked about what 2K meant by fresh play styles year round. And we ultimately got to the conclusion that 2K might allow you to adjust like your cap breakers or something like that throughout the year, so you kind of adjust your play style. Now, shout out to Tariq Whitaker. He put a comment out saying, yo, you may be on to something. To further your point, you may want to check out the new 2K golf game that came out months ago. And what you explained is in that game, you can be a good putter, but you can add being a good driver also, and etc. So I was like, man, let me go check out this PGA 2K25 and see what they're talking about. Now, for a quick backstory, PGA 2K has been using the analog stick to swing their club since its inception, but eventually NBA 2K decided to use this feature to give an additional option on how to shoot in NBA 2K25. So it does seem like they're using features in PGA to bring into NBA 2K. Okay, so let me give y'all the evidence of what I found. This year in PGA 2K25, 2K introduced the Respec feature. Now, if you don't know what the Respec feature is, I found MyCAREER, I think that's his name, I'm sorry if I butchered it, who's a PGA Tour 2K25 creator, and he broke down the Respec feature and how it works in PGA 2K25.
If you apply these attribute points and you go, which you'll see here in the bottom corner of this clip, there is a respec option. So respec option, what does that mean? So if I applied 5 points, 5 AP to my player, and I respec it, I get all of those AP back for that my player. So I get all of that AP back for that specific my player, and then I can reapply that AP back into that my player differently, however I want it, free of charge. And that is what I love. I love that they are not going to recharge you to redistribute your points back into your my player.
Now you see, this makes total sense, this fresh play styles year round, this paragraph right here. And I'm like 99.5% sure that we're gonna have the respec feature in NBA 2K26. I almost said 25. Now, if you're a content creator watching this, listen, just give me my credit. That's all I ask. Listen, I ain't tripping. Now, I just went to a random build just to show y'all how this works. Now, in NBA 2K, we start off as a 60. So these stats will stay base stats that you will have, right? Now, when you upgrade your build, you have to pay for VC, obviously, or pay for these attribute points with VC. So what you will have to do is just say you get to a 85 overall, right? You purchase these for 202,961 VC. Once you purchase these attributes, these turn into owned attributes. Now you have the ability, using the respec feature, to now adjust these attributes like this, taking down your mid-range, just say you don't want to shoot no more, and then now adding them to these other categories. Just say you want to be a slasher now, so you want to put up your drive and dunk or your stand and dunk. Now you can take these down, take all your shooting down, and then adjust them to other categories. And I think this is going to be a fire thing that's good for the community, so you can adjust your builds depending on patches and stuff like that, because the guy even said in one of his videos that once the game gets patched, you can test it out, and then if you need to adjust it, you can adjust it using the respec feature. Now, the caveat to this would be there's a VC charge to do this. 2K got to make their money somehow. So there's a VC charge. Now, in PGA Tour 2K25, it was only 500 VC, but they use less VC than we use on NBA 2K. So I can easily see that being something like 10,000, shoot, maybe even 100,000 VC, depending on what level your build is. But the other issue that I had is that the builder is kind of different in PGA Tour 2K25 than it is in NBA 2K25. Now, PGA Tour 2K25's builder works through Archetype. Now, you see under the greenskeeper, you have a starting level where you're going to be at with all your attributes, power, swing path, etc., etc. But then there's a light gray line after what the minimum is, is that shows what your maximum can be for that attribute. And the NBA 2K, as you see, it's a free-form builder, so you set the maxes yourself. So now this isn't confirmed, but could we be getting archetypes back in NBA 2K26? Now, the last time we had archetypes was in 2K19, I believe. Now listen, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I ain't played 2K19 and nothing before that. I was started in 2K20. But that's the last time that I saw archetypes were used. So that might be possible, or 2K can go another route where when we start our build right here in this custom template screen, now this is pretty much your main screen for your build. So we don't actually go forward into actually adjusting the build. We stay here, we adjust our height, our wingspan, our weight to get whatever we're looking for, right? Just say you want to be small, max wingspan or whatever. I'm just gonna go here so you can get 99 rebound on this 7-footer, right? You want to go here. Now, instead of going to the next screen to make the build right here, this will just say, okay, continue to MyCAREER story mode or choose your team. And then once you get to the MyCAREER mode, now you can put your attribute onto any of these and then adjust them whichever way you want. So it will show a starting level, kind of like the 60 overall that we showed you on the other screen. And then now, instead of saying that I only can get a 94 standard dunk, just say, I will be able to upgrade that standard dunk with earned attributes and put that all the way up to 99. And then if I decide I don't like 99 standard dunk, I can then change it using the Respec feature and then lower it back down to whatever level I want to and just reorganize my attributes. This is what I believe NBA 2K means about fresh play styles year round. And listen, I'll put money on it. Listen, I'll put $1.25 on. Who want to bet me right now? Only one person though, because I ain't got money like that. $1.25. But there's also other things in this paragraph that I think using PGA Tour 2K25 that can hint to what we will get in NBA 2K26. Now, they say even more new ways to improve upon your build. Now, there are ways in PGA Tour 2K25 that allows you to build up certain things if you do certain events. And those events I'm talking about is like exercising or doing things that'll build up speed, doing things that'll build up power, there's things that'll build up accuracy.
Players will also be presented with various dilemmas that can make a direct impact on the course. For example, do you choose to hit the weights hard and gain some power, or focus on mobility and improve your rhythm? Each decision will have a meaningful impact on your player's attributes in the next tournament.
Now, we don't have necessarily everything, but we definitely have speed, power, agility, stuff like that. Now, in NBA 2K25, we had the Gatorade gym training that allowed you to build up your stamina to 99. Once you completed all of the workouts over a certain amount of weeks, you got an extra stamina bar, and then you can unlock body types to be able to use in the game. Now, we already know unlockable body types is coming back, and that you will be able to see them in the builder, but using PGA Tour 2K25, I believe 2K is going to bring something else back. Now, some of y'all might remember in older 2Ks, when we would do the Gatorade workouts, it would actually boost our speed, our strength, our agility, our stamina. So people did them more for a reason because it improved the actual way your player played. So when I see this line again, where it says Cap Breakers return with big improvements alongside even more new ways, and ways is with an S, so it's not just one way. So we already talked about the Respec feature. Then we talked about the way the builder might be. Now, even more new ways using PGA Tour 2K25. I believe they're going to go back to where the workouts actually do boost strength or boost speed. And there's ways to improve your builds through the Gatorade workouts instead of just being some kind of side quest that really doesn't improve anything to a major extent. So I'm pretty sure, like I say, the Respec feature is going to be in NBA 2K26. And I hope they do it, in a way where it's not too taxing. But you know how 2K does, they're going to patch stuff, and then that VC to change your build over and over again will add up. So hopefully y'all do it responsibly. Now the other two, listen, that's 50-50. We'll see once we get there. But like I say, I'm using the developer's game to see how they would develop a newer game. So I don't think I'm reaching out the park on this one. I think I'm in the ballpark when it comes to these. least. But again, we're going to be streaming NBA 2K26 gameplay reveal this Thursday, so make sure y'all come through. And we should be getting the information that I put to you out either on August 4th or when they go over to MyCAREER Builder, and I mean the week of August 4th, or August 18th when they reveal the MyCAREER storyline. But I'm pretty sure it's going to be August 4th because you see MyCAREER Out of Bounds and Where Will You Go in the Draft. So make sure y'all hit that like button on the video, man, and I'm gonna holler at y'all later.